HenkeTooRaw.
Just to know that, one, I made it into college baseball, and two, that I was able to get on that roster and travel that first week it was just amazing. It was awesome.
Oh man, it was definitely a energizer. Like, I had so much adrenaline flowing as soon as he said that. I started shaking though. That was my problem. I tried to calm myself down and be prepared, for my moment in the bullpen. And then once I got out there, I tried to just take some deep breaths and calm down a little bit. But it was very exciting.
Well, it's exciting. It's exciting to just get your first appearance in college, get it over with. A lot of adrenaline. But honestly, you learn how to slow the game down at the same time. You come in, you're really excited, but at the same time, you got to make sure you're taking it all in, getting the jump.
Yeah, honestly, man, it's a good feeling to have. In the off season, when you come into the season, you've prepared. So, to me, really, the way I always brought up is, you work hard and be ready for your opportunity. And so I didn't start the first game of the series on the road, but coming into it, I always, had that mentality of just, put in the hard work, do your job, and one of these days your number will get called on. So my number got called, and I was not really excited or anything like that, or nervous or anything. It was just kind of this calm readiness, ready to go into the game. So that was a lot of fun. And then going out there and competing, and just doing your best opportunity to make the most of it was a lot of fun.
I mean, it was exciting at first, but I tried to block out all the nervous tensions that I felt inside of my head just to be out and be prepared. Really, I didn't try to feel as overwhelmed as I would have been.
Well, I was obviously very overjoyed about seeing my name in the lineup, and I knew though I saw my name at the top, so I was hitting leadoff, and I knew that I just needed to try to produce as much as I can at the leadoff spot. So I try to keep my emotions pretty calm and cool and collective, and trying to just do my job for the team.
Welcome to Greenville University and Robert E. Smith Field for today's game between the Blackburn College Beavers and your Greenville University Panthers. Greenville University and the members of the NCAA, NCCAA, and the St. Louis Intercollegiate Athletic Conference are committed to the principles of good sportsmanship. We ask that you reflect these principles by treating the officials, opposing players, and visiting fans with honor and respect. And pitching for the Panthers, number 23, Jonah Moore.
It was all I expected and way more. It was crazy. It's a whole another atmosphere from coming to that and going from high school and going into college baseball. That's a whole different atmosphere of baseball.
Yeah, when I was standing on the mound for the first pitch, it was before I even threw the first pitch. In my head, I was like, "This is the start of something great that's going to happen for the next 4 years, and it's just going to be fantastic."
It's weird when you're in the moment, man. It's a great feeling because you kind of, when you're in the zone, man, you just kind of tune everything out. So you really don't hear the fans screaming. You don't hear your teammates cheering you on. You just kind of, everything's just kind of just quiet. So as much as I'd like to say I was enjoying the moment, you kind of weren't, because you're trying to do a job and you're trying to go out there and compete for your guys. So in the moment, you're battling. And so once the game's finally over, then you can kind of take a step back and say, oh man, this was really awesome to your first start. But as far as when you're in the game, that's never going through your mind, man. The only thing that's going through my mind is the next play. So, but once the game's over, you definitely have a little time to reflect on it and look back and enjoy it.
Oh yeah, it was that and more. I mean, I don't know, it's just like very how do I say it? Familiar. Everything's familiar. It's like the next step that I've been dreaming of, playing college ball. So yeah.
Coming from California, it was a lot colder than I thought it would be. But other than that, it was great. I mean, otherwise, the experience was awesome. Getting to know the guys more on a first, long road trip of the season was pretty cool.
Yeah, I expected. It's always hard to expect, things before you go into it. Some of the things that happened in the game, I expected and I was prepared for. And obviously, baseball, there's always something new that you can learn. So I definitely learned a lot from the first game and even the games since then. So.
Too raw.
I just say keep working, and there's never enough work to do to prepare you. There's always something that you could do, whether it's taking an extra swing, a couple extra pitches to throw, or a couple extra ground balls or fly balls. There's always you can never be too ready. You always want to keep working at your craft, and you want to get better every day. So.
Just work hard, I guess. Just do your best, and when your time comes, and just be ready for your moment.
Keep your head up. Keep your head up and keep working hard. You never know when your number is going to get called. That's the biggest thing. I think for me, man, just getting a taste of being able to start, but also there's times where you don't play. It's just preparing you for life in general, man. Things aren't always going to work out the way you want it. You're going to work hard, and sometimes even then you might not get the job or the opportunity that you wanted. But just going through that process of, waiting for your number to be called on, waiting for your opportunity, prepares you for not only, the season and for what's to come, but also just, life outside of the game, when there are real challenges in life, and I think that is something that baseball is, and this opportunity of playing college ball is an awesome experience because it really teaches you about life and about the ups and downs, and not whining or complaining when things don't go your way, because that's going to happen a lot of times. But keeping your head up, trusting in God, and trusting in the hard work that you've put in, because eventually you'll catch a break. Eventually something good will come your way. And so that's kind of my advice is to keep working hard, keep your head up, and keep looking forward.
Definitely don't let your emotions get to you. If you let your emotions get to you, that's just going to turn bad. Try to keep your cool. If there's a bad call, try to just keep your cool out there, because if you show your emotions on that, that doesn't help anything.
Honestly, just keep working. As long as you put the time in, the work in, it's gonna be rewarded back to you. That's how it really works, in my opinion. You put the work in and you'll get rewarded.
Just ball out. It really is all you need to care about. Just me as a freshman, I feel like I can also gain experience from the upperclassmen that are there, and then I could just translate that down to the guys that haven't got much playing time, because I'm learning just as much as they are. Whether I'm playing more than them, it really doesn't matter. We're all in it together. We have a pretty good group of freshman guys that just keep progressing every single day, which is pretty rad. Yeah, it's awesome.
It's at 12 o'clock on the internet. Let's go.
As long as I keep preparing properly, keep working hard, keep putting in the hours, I think it'll help me to move forward to be one of the top guys in the bullpen, I guess. So yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to the next years here at Greenville.
Oh, I'm just gonna give it all I have in every single practice and every single opportunity I get. Prepare myself for every opportunity. Do all I can.
Yeah, I think as a freshman, it's still a constant battle, you know. I mean, whether you have a guy that's a year above you or also a senior, there's still battles. There's still battles to take care of. And even though we're all playing as a team, you know, especially as a lower classman, you still have to fight for, you know, what you want. And that's the challenging part going through the season, because you have so many things going through your mind that you have to think about and play through.
Oh yeah, I do. I feel like that game was really good, and I do feel like I want that feeling of being on the mound for like the first time to be every time. It's just that excitement and energetic feeling to go on the mound and throw out a batter is just amazing, especially in the college level. Just hope for showings and get out there and work hard and throw the baseball.
The cool thing about just being a freshman, being your first time in college ball is it's so much, and this is nothing new, but it's so much different than the speed is so much faster than high school ball. You know, you're not playing against high school boys anymore. You're playing against grown men, and so obviously the speed's different. You're gonna have to make adjustments. It's not the same. So you know, the mentality that I'd be taking moving forward is gonna be the same thing that I've always taken, and that's always work hard, because there's gonna be a guy right behind you that's looking to take your spot. So you have to do your best to keep producing.
I just trying to keep the love of the game in my heart right now. I just am trying to, try new things, always making adjustments, and this game is a lot about making adjustments when things are not going your way. That's part of the game, and this game is built on failure, and it's just how you handle it and how you come back after something doesn't always go your way. So just gotta keep working, and whether it's after practice staying late and taking more reps, or late nights in the briner and doing extra work and getting all of your lifts in and stuff like that. You just keep working at it to get to where you want to be. You
had some advice to give to some of these guys who haven't gotten their start or their time yet, where would